Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach who has lost and maintained a 140-pound weight loss, and it is Friday, so it is weigh-in day. I update you on all the things going on, and there's a lot going on. In fact, this last week, I almost had to call the police, so I'm gonna give you all of the details. I've got a really fun moving into summer try-on haul for you. It's going to be a super fun video. So if you're excited, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not. Turn your bell on because I do a weigh-in every Friday, and that is the day of the week that I update you on live. So you definitely don't want to miss those videos, as well as I do upload 5 videos every single week. Down in the description box, I will have nutrition coaching. Highly recommend those personalized macros and calories. That is what I follow to lose and maintain my 140-pound weight loss, as well as one-on-one coaching for questions, accountability, or to chat with me directly. Links, discounts to my favorite things, and my free Facebook group, come join us. We would love to have you, are all down below. Let's jump into my week, my weigh-in, the updates, and the try-on haul. So let's go ahead and jump into the try-on haul first. Thank you to C-Spice for sponsoring this portion of today's video. C-Spice Resort Wear is an online clothing boutique that has the most beautiful, high quality, lightweight pieces, perfect for those capsule wardrobes, exactly what I'm trying to curate. As we move into spring and into summer, C-Spice is going to be your go-to for affordable, high quality summer resort wear. I'm so excited to share with you all of the pieces that I picked up. In fact, the dress that I'm wearing today is one of those pieces. So let's go ahead and jump in to the C-Spice try-on haul. So first up is the Bailey cotton skirt. This actually comes in multiple colors. I picked mine up in a size large in black. It definitely fits true to size, and I love that it has the wide elastic waist. It really helps camouflage the stomach area, and I love the layered panels with that little bit of that see-through crocheted design. Next up is this jacket, and I love this so much. This is the Cleo cotton jacket. It comes in about 20 different colors. I picked mine up in baby yellow in a size large. This is a little bit oversized. I definitely could have sized down to a medium, but this is a beautiful cotton jacket imported from Peru. I love all of the rough detailing. It has that little bit of a raw hem. Living in a warm climate, this is absolutely perfection. The rest of what I picked up were dresses because I love a maxi dress for summer, and this dress, this Adley open front maxi dress, is so beautiful. I love the broil blue color. I picked mine up in a size large. It comes in multiple colors. This fits true to size, 100% cotton. This particular dress, I did not wear a bra with. It does have adjustable straps. Again, we've got that big wide waist panel, which sucks everything in. Perfect for summer. And then the dress that I'm actually wearing in today's video, I'm obsessed with this green color. This also comes in about 6 additional colors. I picked mine up in a size large, again, 100% cotton. This is the Gabrielle cotton maxi dress with crochet details. This one is a little bit more full coverage, and it does have quite a bit of a deep plunge, much wider straps, and I love the crochet detail. The V-neck is very, very flattering. You've got a crochet panel right under the bust, and then 2 on the skirt of the maxi dress. And then last but not least, I had to get a mini dress. I love a little shorter dress, and this dress did not disappoint. This is one of the most flattering dresses on your figure. This is the Madeline mini dress. I got mine in the blue. It also comes in black and white. It has a little bit of a look of a denim to it. I picked mine up in a size large. This dress is perfection. I love the V-neck. This is just sexy chic, and again, beautiful, beautiful for summer. Like I said, the quality of C-Spice Resort Wear is impeccable. All of the pieces are very flattering to the figure. The cuts are curated to flatter your figure no matter where you are in your health and weight loss journey. I'm so excited to wear these all spring and summer. If you are in a climate where it's a little bit cooler, pop a denim jacket on top, a little sweater. Pieces are extremely versatile, and I honestly can't wait to get back on the C-Spice website, order a few more colors of my favorite pieces. There's so many things on the website. I could have went a little bit crazy, so I definitely want to place another order. I As you know, I am curating my wardrobe, getting high quality pieces that are versatile, and C Spice is just that. It would also make an amazing gift as we move closer to Mother's Day. So I will link C Spice down below for you with a discount. Now that we're all stylish and looking all cute today, let's go ahead and jump into some updates. So I put in the title that I almost had to call the police this week. That was a really bizarre situation. So on Wednesday, Troy was out doing some things with his dad. I was home alone. The dogs and I were actually in our bedroom watching TV, and I did have the TV up pretty loud. We do have an air purifier in our bedroom. So in order for me to hear over the air purifier and the particular show that I was watching, for some reason, the recorded volume is a little bit low. So I had turned the TV up pretty loud, and we're sitting there, we're relaxing, we're watching a show, and my phone lights up, and I look down and it's the Ring doorbell. And typically I just disregard it, thinking that it's a package. I do get quite a few packages. We've been ordering some things for our new house. So at first I was like, oh, it's just probably another package. And then when I looked a little bit closer at my phone, it looked like a woman, nicely dressed woman at my front door. So I went ahead and clicked on the video. I will insert that right here for you. And here comes this woman walking up to my front door. She takes a key, she unlocks my outer screen, unlocks the front door of my house, opens it up, pauses, shuts it, locks my front door, locks my metal screen door, and walks away. My heart literally dropped when I saw the video. I have no idea who this woman is. I have no idea how she got a key to my house. I thought it was super bizarre that she just nonchalantly opened my door and left. So I immediately text Troy. I mean, literally my heart is pounding. I text Troy the video. I text Troy and I said, check the Ring. Some lady just came up to our front door, literally unlocked our house and locked it back up and left. And he texted me back and he said, call Anne-Marie. That's our realtor, because our house is currently pending sale, and on the side of our house over here we actually have a lockbox where there's a key to our front door. So logically it would probably be a realtor, someone that opened up the lockbox, got the key to our front door. But why did they open our door and then turn around and lock it and leave? I saved the video, sent it to Anne-Marie, the same video I popped up here for you guys. Sent it to Anne-Marie, our realtor, the same video I popped up here for you guys. And she immediately said, oh, that's Sophia. She represents the people down this street. So our realtor actually had another listing just a few houses up that has sold and actually was closing yesterday. So apparently this realtor, who's somehow involved in the transaction, saw the sign in our yard with Anne-Marie's name on it and thought that our house was the house that was closing today. So she opened up the lockbox, came in our house, opened the front door, realized this is not vacant, that somebody still lives here, and turned around and left. It was really, really bizarre. And what was even more bizarre about it, number one, Anne-Marie, our realtor, was not notified when the lockbox was open. And if you didn't know, fun fact, I was a realtor when I lived in Washington. And when someone opens the lockbox link to your listing, you get notified. And she never got notified. So that was the first really bizarre thing. She said she was wondering why she didn't get a notification for the house she was supposed to be opening up that was closing today. And then she goes, wait a minute, I didn't get a notification for yours either. So that was the first bizarre thing. And the second kind of bizarre thing was that this realtor who came to our house by mistake never called Anne-Marie to tell her, hey, I accidentally went to your other listing and opened the door. So Anne-Marie called her and said, hey, you were just at my client's house. You completely scared my client. She was home alone and you opened up the front door to her house. And she just profusely apologized how sorry she was. And Anne-Marie basically said, no problem, but you should have called me and told me so I could call my client. And she thought we weren't home. But regardless, she should have still at least called Anne-Marie and said, hey, I accidentally went into your listing. If you get a notification on the lockbox, or your client says something. I mean, clearly we have a Ring doorbell. It was literally the weirdest thing. And I texted Troy and I said, I'm calling the police because I don't know who this lady is coming to my front door. And this was before I actually got a hold of Anne-Marie and found out she knew who this person was. It was the weirdest thing. My heart was racing. And Anne-Marie said in 11 years of being a realtor, she's never heard of that happening. So somehow this lady just got confused between the house she was supposed to go to and our house, which is also kind of strange because if she represents the buyer of the house, because my realtor is the listing agent, she's never been to the house before, because our houses look completely different. It was just literally the weirdest situation. And she's lucky I didn't call the police, because I was that close. And Troy kind of calmed me down. I said, don't call Anne-Marie. And then once I spoke to Anne-Marie, I was like, okay, I don't need to call the police. I don't need to panic. But it was literally the weirdest thing. It is very, very gut-wrenching to see some random person open up your front door, whether it's a man, a woman, nicely dressed, not nicely dressed. It's very, very concerning, scary, and gut-wrenching to see that happen. Luckily, it all worked out, and our realtor came and took the lockbox off of our house, because our house is pending. We close in about 3 weeks. We just took the lockbox off just to prevent any more future incidents. That was one of the weirdest things that is ever happened. That was the highlight, or the weird part of this week. This week also came with a lot of really, really great things. Let's chat about the little lady back there snoring away on her dog bed. I took Lola on Tuesday to her monthly follow-up oncology appointment. I've been updating you guys and letting you know that I opted not to do the biopsy of the mass on the front of Lola's heart. Honestly, I'm glad I made that decision, because she's still doing really, really well. She's happy, she's healthy, she's eating, she's playing. And I just, again, didn't want to put her through that at this stage, just because she is doing so well. So I did make that follow-up appointment, just her traditional monthly appointment. Took her in on Tuesday and asked if they could trim up her nails. And I'm sitting in the room waiting for her doctor to come in. And her doctor comes in the room and she says, how come every time I see Lola, she looks better and better? Like, what is going on? She is an anomaly. Lola looks amazing. She is still in 100% full remission. Her lymph nodes are small. That cyst, that bump on her neck, it's actually going away. It's about a quarter of the size that it was. We don't know. We don't know what it is. We don't know why it's going away, but it's going away. She's just spry and happy and healthy, and we're grateful, extremely, extremely grateful, but we just don't understand what happened. What was the whole incident with the heart? What's with the cyst just kind of disappearing on its own? Her doctor did say that her dog had a cyst on the top of her head, and she poked it, like to aspirate it to see what it was, and it went away. But we never poked Lola's. It's just kind of going away on its own. So Lola got a pedicure. She came back a whole new woman, and she's doing absolutely amazing. We are so grateful, so blessed, shocked, but very, very grateful. Her remission is long. She's just amazing. She's just such a strong dog. She's such a fighter. She's just so special and incredible. And I'm beyond grateful that she's healthy and happy, and that I get to spend more and more time day after day after day with her. It just literally warms my heart, and she's just incredible. So thank you for all of your prayers. I know that all of you praying for her, and I know that Diesel watching over her is really helping her stay healthy and happy and in remission, and I'm so thankful. So thank you from Lola, from me, from Troy, from our entire family. And because of us moving and closing on our house on March 25th, her next appointment is not until April 1st. So obviously, if anything happens between now and then, I will call the doctor. We also discussed potentially doing a chest x-ray down the road rather than the biopsy. It's way less invasive, just to see if that mass has grown. But like I said, I'm at the stage right now where I just want to give Lola time to be Lola, and we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But as of right now, she doesn't go back till April 1st. She actually did really well this time. She wasn't as scared and shaky as normal. I mean, she didn't want to be there, but she definitely did better this time than in the past couple of times. So everything with little Miss Lola Clayton is going great. Palmer's great. Troy's great. Troy actually got a steroid shot in his booty when he went to the rheumatologist about a week ago, and he's feeling like $1,000,000. He said, man, I wish I could get these steroid shots all the time, because he feels really, really good, which again, I'm so grateful, especially as we're 3 weeks out from moving, and I just need his help packing boxes. I need his help unpacking, moving. Like, this is a good time for him to feel 110%. Of the house, I've got quite a few updates for you. A lot, and when I say a lot has happened over the course of this last week. We have a kitchen backsplash that is completely in, that is completely grouted. We also have a beautiful tile floor in our powder room. We did luxury vinyl throughout our whole home, as you know, but we decided to do something a little fun and fancy in our powder room, and we picked this beautiful tile. It is in, it is grouted, it looks insanely beautiful. We have all of our plumbing fixtures in, which is also crazy. All of the sinks, the water filtration system, the faucets, everything plumbing wise is in. We've got countertops. All of our countertops are in, including the island. If you missed it, the island came in with a little chip. They actually took it back and gave us a brand new piece of stone for our center island. It is so beautiful. It is so big and just luxe. I absolutely love it, and it pairs beautifully with the backsplash. I think I mentioned that we had our driveway poured. Everything is just moving right along. Basically where we are in the process right now is next up is going to be all of the interior trim and molding, and then from there we've got to finish the outside stone. Apparently some of the stone is on back order and should be here this next week, so we should be getting the rest of the stone put up on the exterior of our house, including our outdoor fireplace. Appliances are due to come in, and then they completely repaint the whole interior of our house again before we do our final QA, final walkthrough. It's just looking so good, and every time we go out there, it's kind of weird. Heart races, and I get really, really excited when I see our house. I think it's just because this is something we've worked for our whole life. We're so grateful for this new house that it just makes me happy. It warms my heart every single time I see it, and I'm loving how it's all coming together. I'm loving the finishes. It's just been a really, really exciting last few weeks. Also, one other thing with the interior, we talked with our superintendent. Troy and I would really, really like to have drop-down pendants in our master on the sides of our bed rather than lamps sitting on the nightstand. Well, we can't make any changes to anything in the house. We talked about that with mounting the TVs on the wall. So I asked our superintendent, Steve, I said, do you think that after we close on the house, if we want to add pendants to the master bedroom, how much of a pain is that going to be? And he said, well, let me climb up into the crawl space into the attic because we had not had insulation in yet. Insulation also is coming this next week. He said, let me crawl up there and see kind of where the wires are in relation to where you would put the pendants in the master. So he crawled up there and he came down and he said, once we blow the insulation in, I mean, it's like 10 inches of insulation. He said it is going to be a nightmare to pull wire and put in pendant lights, because not only do you have to try to pull wire through insulation, you also have to cut out the ceiling for the pendant light, and all and all the insulation is just gonna fall through. It's just gonna be a utter disaster. So he said, come here, come with me. And he took us into the master bedroom and he said, listen, I'm gonna give you a referral to an electrician that used to work out here in Quail Creek. He now does his own thing, is an independent contractor. You can get him out here before we blow in insulation. I will allow him to run wire over for the pendants, put a piece of wood on top of the wire, so when they blow in the insulation, it's sitting on top of the piece of wood. So when we eventually cut out the ceiling for the pendant light, the insulation won't fall through since the piece of wood will be there. Now we can't cut holes, we can't put pendant lights in, we can't do anything until we close, because if there's any modifications to our house that weren't in the plans, Quail Creek will not allow us to move forward. So it's gotta be on the DL, it's gotta be done after hours, it's gotta be done after we close. So we reached out to the electrician, he came, he ran some wire for us. So once we close, we're gonna have him come back, put in the pendant lights. In fact, he's actually going to install all of the light fixtures in our house for us. We got a really good deal on everything. And again, Steve saved the day. He's just the best. He's the best superintendent. He has went out of his way for us time and time again. We talked about how we're gonna get him a $100 gift card at closing as a thank you. Just something from us for everything he's done. We really feel like he's went above and beyond what's expected as a superintendent for us. And he's just made our life a lot easier. He's made everything just streamlined and easy. So we're grateful for him. We're grateful that we get to have pendant lights in our master. It just adds such a nice luxe feel to the room. And one more quick house update, cabinet doors. Cabinet doors were due to be here Wednesday. They were delayed. They are due to be here today. So by the time you guys see the house again, next week's video, we will have cabinets and the kitchen will all kind of come together. I am just so excited. We're just so excited about everything. So with Lola doing really well, being in remission, being healthy, as of today, I am planning on going to San Diego to run the 10K, the hot chocolate run with my friend Rachel. The run is on Sunday, March 9th. I would be flying out on Saturday and coming home on Monday. It would be just a quick turnaround, just a couple of nights in San Diego. I already booked my flight. I already purchased my run packet. And as of right now, I'm going. I'm just going to obviously see what happens over the next week because I wouldn't actually leave until a week from tomorrow. So a lot can happen in a week. A lot can happen in a week. But as long as things are going smoothly with the house, Lola's doing really well, I get to go do the run. And I'm really, really excited. You know, I've been training with the C2 5K app for the run. In fact, I'm up to 30 minutes of running without stopping. I'm very, very proud of that. Very, very proud of that. I never thought that I would get to that stage in my weight loss, that stage in my fitness journey. I'm proud of myself. I'm really, truly proud of myself for that. I don't love to run. I don't hate it. I don't love it. And like I said, I don't see myself ever being a runner. You know, someone that runs daily, that trains for marathons, that's not going to be me. I love lifting weights. Running is just a bonus. And I do a monthly 5K with the girls in my boot camp group. I actually have a 5K coming up the week after I get back from San Diego. We do the Desert Leprechaun Run. I did it last year. It's super fun. So I'm training for things like that, but I am still focused on boot camp. I'm focused on strength training because building lean muscle boosts metabolism, which helps me maintain my weight loss. Plus, I'm not looking to be skinny. I'm looking to be fit and healthy. So I'm liking the running. I'm not loving the running. I'm going to continue it 1 to 2 days per week. And yeah, and as of now, like I said, I get to go do the hot chocolate run in San Diego. Ray and I are in full swing packing mode. We've been doing a little bit more decluttering. We have a whole nother batch of stuff to get taken for donation, and I'm going to start cleaning out the kitchen. Also, you're going to see my grocery hauls change a little bit out the second week of March because we're going to be doing a pantry, fridge, freezer clean out. So I'm going to be basing all of my dinners around what's in my pantry and fridge. So we're going to be do budget grocery shopping, just getting perishable items. It's going to be really fun because if you are on a pretty strict grocery budget, or you're like me or you need to use up what's in your fridge, freezer, and pantry, you're gonna love that little added piece to my grocery hauls. I'll still have a grocery haul every Saturday. It's just going to be a bonus with all of the things we're using up and how I'm pulling random things to make healthy meals. So I'm excited to share that with you guys as we move into the month of March. I just finished my monthly cycle, thank goodness. I'm glad that that finished before I went to do the 10K. So I'm feeling a little bit more like myself. I feel like my food has been really good. We have eaten out, like I said, a little bit more throughout this whole home buying process. We're actually going to go to Texas Roadhouse tomorrow because tomorrow we're heading out to the furniture store that we purchased all the furniture for our new house from to look at patio sets because that's really the last bit of furniture that we need to purchase. And we did eat at Texas Roadhouse a couple of weeks ago and we had the best hamburger we've ever had at Texas Roadhouse. I don't know what they do to their fries and their burgers, but it was literally the best I've ever had and super affordable. So Troy was like, can we go back to Texas Roadhouse? So that is the plan tomorrow. I will be eating out tomorrow. Other than that, I've been cooking at home. I feel like I've been doing really, really well. I did have a little bit of a gain last week, mainly because I was on my cycle. And when I stepped on the scale today, that gain is completely gone. I actually lost the 0.6 pounds I gained last week, which just shows to me that it was a fluctuation. I didn't actually gain 0.6 pounds of fat. It is gone back to the weight that I was prior to starting my cycle, which for me is well in my maintenance range. And I'm thankful for that, especially with just having to eat out a little bit more, just food options changing, and that's only going to get worse as we get closer to moving because we got to pack up the kitchen, and then when we move, we will be eating out for days and days on end. So it's going to be really interesting to see how that all plays out on the scale. But I'll definitely still be doing my Friday weigh-ins with you, but I feel really good about a 0.6 loss. So now I want to hear from you guys. How was your week? How was your weigh-in? Let me know how everything is going for you. And if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a big, huge thumbs up, subscribe, turn your bell on, check out nutrition coaching, come join our Facebook group. Happy Friday. And I will see you in tomorrow's grocery haul.